welcome to Connected 14 Days of Yoga with Aunjel. I'm Aunjel, and today is day 3, Ignite. Today we will be on our knees quite a bit, so if you have a blanket or just something soft to kneel on, I would encourage you to grab that with you. But go ahead and grab your things, and I will see you on the mat. All right, y'all. So we're going to get started today in a standing position. If you have your blanket, go ahead and, place that right here just across the center of your mat. It will come in handy, I promise. But coming to the front of your mat, right away, take a look down at your feet. Make sure that they're about hips width apart. Inhale, send both hands up. Bring the palms together and slice right down the middle, allowing them to rest just in front of your heart. If you would like to set an intention for today's practice, I invite you to do so now. But otherwise, we're just taking a moment to ground, center, and prepare for the work. Releasing both hands down. Inhale, send both hands back up. Big inhale here. And exhale, forward fold, big bend in the knees. Inhale, bringing the hands to your shins, lifting halfway. Exhale, releasing both hands down to the mat. Send the right foot back and then the left. And then with intention and control, slowly lower yourself down to the mat. Inhale, lift the chin and the chest, baby cobra. And exhale, release back down to the mat. Pressing into the palms, lifting your hips and coming onto your knees. Bring the big toes together, send the knees as wide as the mat. Release the forehead down to the ground. And just take a moment here. Again, to settle. I would like to remind you folks that this pose here, child's pose, or any pose that you find restful, is available to you at any time during this practice or any practice with me. Return to rest as needed. This is your time and your practice. So do what feels good. I'm proud of you either way. Rocking back up onto all fours. Go ahead and bring your knees just beneath the hips. Tuck the back toes, press firmly into the palms, and send the hips up and back, downward dog. Take a moment here to pedal through the heels, stretching those hamstrings, warming up the hips. And then finding stillness, send the right foot up high. And then exhale, bring your knee to chest. Send the foot in between the palms. Right away, lower that back knee. And then come upright. So take a look down at your hips here. If your back toes are tucked, go ahead and untuck them. See if you can draw your navel in. And then I want you to press as firmly as you can through your back shin and foot and knee. You should really feel the front of your left thigh really turn on when you do this. Inhale, send both hands up. And then circle them around. Inhale, both hands up. This time, inching your front foot forward. Exhale, shift your weight forward, lengthening through the spine, really pressing through that back shin to help protect the knees. And breathe. Great. Releasing both hands back down to the mat. Tuck the back toes, send the right foot back to meet the left, and then the hips up and back for downward facing dog. Right away, let's send that left foot up high. Exhale, bring your knee to chest. Send that foot on between the hands, lower the back knee. And again, inhale both hands up, coming into upright position. Pressing firmly into that back shin and foot. Really feeling that thigh fire up. Circle the hands around. Big inhale up. Inching that left foot forward. Exhale, lean forward. Lengthening through the back of the neck, the spine, and feeling the front of your quad and hip. Really stretch here. Big breath. And release both hands back down to the mat. Tuck the back toes. Send the left foot back to meet the right. Go ahead and flow through this downward dog and then lower both knees down to the mat. Now again, we're inviting some heat into today's practice. And so we're going to do some push-ups here. Lifting your knees, or I'm sorry, not your knees, but your feet. Keeping your knees where they are, shifting your weight forward. We're going to draw in the belly, keeping the back nice and straight. Try to do these modified push-ups, or if you're feeling up to them, push-ups. But I invite you to do these push-ups with the best form possible. We're only going to do a few. So you got this, I promise. But go ahead, take a deep breath here, and lowering down. That's 1. 4 more. 2. 3, you got this. 4. Last one, y'all. And 5. Great. Release your feet down to the mat. Go ahead and allow your body to sink back down into the mat. Inhale, lift the chin and chest, baby cobra. And then exhale, release back down to the mat. Pressing firmly into both palms, tucking the toes, press up into plank. Woo! Send the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. And then right away, send that right foot up high. Exhale, bring the knee to chest. Plant it in between the hands, framing the foot. Lower the back knee. Inhale, both hands up. Go ahead and circle your hands around. Inhale up. Inching that right foot forward. Exhale, lean forward. Allow your hands just to fall to the side and then clasp behind you. Really pull the knuckles down and away. Big breath shining through your chest, lifting the chin. And then exhale, send the chest forward. This is modified humble warrior. Releasing both hands down to the mat. Send the right foot back to meet the left. Send the hips up and back for downward facing dog. And then go ahead and send that left foot up straight. Exhale, knee to chest. Plant the left foot in between the hands, lower the back knee, send both hands up high. Circle the hands around. Inch that left foot up closer to the front of your mat. Again here, making sure that you're really pressing through that back shin. This is important, y'all. It helps protect the knee. So pressing through that back shin. Inhale, exhale. Shift your weight forward. Ooh, feel really good. The front of the thigh. Big breath here. Exhale. Let the hands float down. Clasping them behind the back, pulling the knuckles down and away, shining through the heart, lifting the chin. Big breath. And exhale. Send the chest forward. Humble warrior. Pulling your knuckles up and away here. And then releasing both hands down to the mat. Go ahead and tuck the back toes. Lift the back knee. And with intention and control, float up to the front of your mat. Deep bend in the knees here. Inhale, bringing your hands to your shins, lifting for halfway. And exhale, releasing everything back down to the mat. Looking down at your feet, go ahead and bring your feet so they're a little bit closer together. Your toes, your big toes should be meeting, and you should have about an inch or two between your heels. And then pressing firmly in through the soles of your feet. Bend the knees, send the hips back, and the hands forward and up for chair pose. Draw your inner thighs in towards one another, really squeezing them together. And hold. You got this, y'all. We're only going to hold for a few breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. See if you can sink a little bit deeper. 3 more seconds. Big breath here. And exhale. Release the hands down to the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, lift for halfway. Exhale, release the hands back down to the mat and slowly make your way onto your back. Great. So right away, let's go ahead and pull our knees into our chest. Give them a nice big squeeze, rock side to side. And then coming to stillness, send your legs out long. Let me adjust here just a bit. Bring your hands behind your head, like you're chilling, relaxing in a hammock, but you're not. Definitely about to get these abs. And then drawing your shoulder blades together so you're shining through your chest a little bit. Tucking your tailbone so that your low back is flush against the mat. Really activating your core. Go ahead and bring your left knee in towards your chest. And then lifting your chest off the mat using your core, not straining through the back of your neck. Send your right elbow towards your left knee. And then we're going to alternate, sending the left leg out long, bring the right knee in. We're going to alternate through these bicycles at a pace that feels good for you. For 5, 4, 3, keep going, 2, and 1. Great. Release everything back down to the mat. Almost there. Pressing firmly into your palms and your hands. Go ahead and lift your right leg, leaving it straight. So that it's hovering just above the ground. And then lift your left leg and lower it, alternating for 3, 2, great job, 1, awesome. Bring both knees into the chest, nice, a big squeeze. Maybe rock side to side again, massaging that low back. And then slowly bring the soles of your feet to meet the mat. Your feet are hips width apart. Your heels are barely reaching your fingertips here. Press firmly through your feet, through your arms and your palms, and inhale, send the hips up high for bridge pose. Here we are squeezing our inner thighs in towards one another. Really feeling that activation through the glutes and the inner thighs. If you are someone that experiences low back pain, bridge pose is magic. It is so helpful to supporting the back and easing that discomfort. So taking a moment here, connecting to that inner flame that is our breath. Keep breathing. Got this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Slowly lower down to the mat. Bring your feet as wide as the mat. And then just let your knees fall over to the left. Then to the right. Go ahead and windshield wiper your legs a few times. And then coming to stillness, go ahead and send your legs out long. Bring one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Maybe notice some warmth, some sweat. And for Shavasana, I invite you to really connect to your breath. I invite you to take 10 very intentional breaths. Softening with each exhalation. Feeling yourself grow heavy. Rooted in gratitude. Such a great feeling when you show up for yourself. Inhaling, sending both hands up over your head like you're stretching first thing in the morning. Roll over onto your side, any side. And from this fetal position, press yourself up into seated. Thank y'all so much for joining me today. So excited to be going on this journey with you. Way to do it. Day 3 is in the books, y'all. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 4. Until then, be well,